Drama shall never end in Cameroon. One of the candidates that was seeking to unseat 92-year-old President Paul Biya or 93-year-old President Paul Biya, depending on which side you stand, in the upcoming October 12 presidential election in Cameroon, in the name of Célestin Djamen of APAR party, has decided to actually endorse President Paul Biya. He says that his party is now willing to stand, to campaign, and to ensure that President Paul Biya wins the October 12 presidential election. This is the same opposition party leader who tabled his candidacy before elections Cameroon. When his candidacy was rejected, he castigated the process and took the matter to the Constitutional Council. At the Constitutional Council, he also noted that President Paul Biya should be asked to step down. And when the Constitutional Council of Clément Tangana gave its verdict, disqualified his petition, he also questioned the fairness of the court. This is the same man who has been castigating President Paul Biya's reign. He has been, in fact, it's known on record that he has actually called on President Paul Biya's governor as very bad. He has actually said Cameroon's economy is dwindling. In fact, all the negative things that anybody has talked about against President Paul Biya, most of these things he has said them. Today, which happens to be the 22nd of August 2025, he has officially called on all his party members to go and support President Paul Biya, who is 43 years now in power. And if President Paul Biya wins this election, he will end the mandate at 99 years. Now, this is the same Célestin Djamen. In fact, if they explain you Cameroon politics, you understand, then you have a problem. How do you explain that a candidate, an aspirant who claimed he has what it takes to transform Cameroon, that who said Cameroonians were suffering or are suffering, and he is the Messiah, his party is the Messiah, has decided to say, Paul Biya oye! Paul Biya oye! Paul Biya oye! He has decided to support President Paul Biya. So his party has joined the presidential majority. I told you people this before. I am a prophet. When I tell you that I'm a prophet, people are doubting me. I told you that after the Constitutional Council, when the Constitutional Council will officially remove a list of parties that will participate for the Cameroon presidential election on October 12, 2025, most of those candidates who will be rejected will end up endorsing President Paul Biya. And I said that most of them will endorse President Paul Biya. Are you not seeing? Now you are seeing. Now some of you are asking, why is it that Professor Maurice Kamto has not officially made his stand? As far as this election is concerned, that he was actually disqualified, why is Professor Maurice Kamto quiet? Why has he not endorsed any political party? Ladies and gentlemen, there is more to it than meet the eye. I will not prophesy on this, because if I prophesy on this, some of you will hate me. Some of you will hate me. Negotiations are still ongoing. In no distant time, you will hear more endorsement like this from President Paul Biya. They are saying that Popo Paul Biya o Tomanda never fini o a etudi Tomanda never fini Tomanda never fini o a etudi. Sometimes I doubt whether, on a serious note now, whether Cameroonians are really serious. How do you explain the fact that roads in Cameroon are terrible? They are deplorable. Even in the nation's political capital, we don't have, the roads are bad. It did not just get bad this year. In the commercial capital, traffic hold up is terrible. Roads are bad. Terrible. Commercial capital, Douala. And it is not just that today. There are places in this Cameroon commercial capital that you can actually take a flight and go to America and reach America. And you actually leave Cameroon and reach America before somebody who would travel from about a 1 or a 2 kilometer distance. The person will spend 8, 9 hours, 10 hours on the same spot, but you have arrived America. These same people are endorsing President Paul Biya, who has been in power since. It's not like the road got bad under a different president regime. It's not like this thing I'm talking about, it got bad in different presidential regime. It got bad in Paul Biya regime. How do you explain the fact that electricity is epileptic? In fact, electricity is a major problem. Cameroon Airport in Douala. It's a story of another day. Villages and major towns don't have roads. Our hospitals. But yet, they have said, and they are still joining their voice to say, Pobia, notre président, père de la nation, Pobia, encore 7 ans. How do you explain the fact that people are saying Pobia, encore 7 ans? When Cameroon, it is, in fact, the economy is a sham, and unemployment is high, insecurity in Douala. Douala, if I am president of Cameroon, I will restore security in Douala within 24 hours. There is high rate of hijacking of items in some major parts in Douala. In the commercial, in fact, you cannot feel safe in Douala. In some areas, you need to be very vigilant. If I am president, I will sweep all those areas within 24 hours. Dominus vobiscus espiritutus.
Since 1993, the University Institute of the Gulf of Guinea, it is 3 higher schools, ESG, ISTA, ISA, 4 ultra-modern campuses with diversified training offer in order to obtain certificates like BTS, HND, academic degree, Bachelor in Technology, Professional Bachelor's degree, Professional Master's, Executive MBA, several national and international partners, and the best is yet to come. The University Institute of the Gulf of Guinea.
We train leaders since 1993.